What's up, fam? Welcome back to another Pep Wednesday where I put a little pep in your step for your midweek blues. This week we're exploring the art of the side project, and this is something that every creative business should be doing. Now, the side project is important because of these three aspects. Number one, it allows you to create additional revenue streams. Number two, it provides a way to experiment and pursue an idea that is pushing you towards your creative goal. Number three, it strategically opens up opportunities for new leads. Let me ask you this. Have you ever asked yourself the question, why can't I get work like fill in the blank for yourself? Now that could be illustration, design, typography, children's book, etc. The reality is, if you want to get more work in a specific area, you need to be putting in the time and producing that kind of work. This is where the side project comes in. It allows you to narrow down your focus into a specific area in the creative industry that you're hoping to break into or to pursue. I love this quote from Field of Dreams, "If you build it, they will come." And this is so relevant for the side project. You need to build it so they will come. So how do you go about building this side project? There's three questions you need to ask yourself. Who, what, and why? You begin with the why. So why do you want to create this side project? And that could be, I'm an illustrator, but I really want to get into the children's books world. And if that's the case, that's your why. Then the who. The who is you're creating work for a specific niche within that children's book industry. So there's hundreds and thousands of children's books, but you need to narrow down your audience into the specific area, whether that's picture books, whether that's for teenagers, whether it is creating book jackets. The thing is, you need to choose that who very specifically. The what is then creating that final project, that final tangible piece of work that is going to be the body of your side project. Now, when you are creating the body of the side project, there's one fundamental thing that you should consider. You should ask yourself, what value can I bring to people through this project? Now, the reason why this is important is because if you create something of value, people are then willing to share it. So let me give you an example. For myself, I was really interested in understanding and pursuing typography. I really wanted to develop more work in typography and get more work or be hired to do more typography. So I began by creating a 30-day challenge for me. And this is really important, to create a tangible short-form goal that is achievable for yourself. If you don't set a timeline for your goal, it'll never get finished. And this is really important with side projects. Set a deadline for yourself. So I set this 30-day goal, and I started considering what quotes should I use. When I wrote down the ideas I had, most of the quotes related to the business of creativity and my own reflection on the creative industry. So I went about, I finished that 30 days of quotes. When I looked at the whole body of work, I thought this would make a fantastic book. Why don't I put all the information together, add a description and a summary of the idea behind the typography, and put it together in the book. And this is how my book, Keep At It, came about. Now, it's not enough to just finish the book. Once you finish your project, the second step after that is to share it. So once I got the book, I went and I emailed all the art directors I knew and asked them if I could have a meeting. I set up these meetings, I went in, I shared the work, I shared the book, and that's how I started getting hired to do some typographical work within the ad agency. Second, it also became a source of revenue for me. I sold the book in the Dublin Comic Con. I sold it in lots of local markets until I got rid of all my stock. So the book Keep At It was not only a source of additional revenue, it also worked hard to generate leads for me. It exposed me to a new area within the industry, and it is now a source for a lot of the pep talks I do. So this is really an example of a side project, when created strategically, will work really hard for you to help develop your creative career. So to conclude, if you want to grow your creative career in a specific trajectory, it's essential for you to have side projects. These side projects, when done well, will generate additional streams of revenue. They will allow you to experiment and pursue a line of thinking towards an end goal within your career. It will open up possibilities for strategic leads. And you can do this by defining where you want to go, finding your niche, creating a brief, producing the work, and then sharing it. That's all for today, and I will see you in the next video. Please do like and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you do have any questions, do let me know in the comments or via DM. Thank you all.